Welcome to AdCons, the easiest way to explore your journey of investing in stock market. How the stock market works. A stock market is a platform to buy and sell stocks. The stocks quotes are decided by demand and supply. Stock markets used to be a marketplace where a group of buyers and sellers used to gather together and express the willingness to buy or sell a stock at a willing price. Whenever the two matched, a deal takes place. There are two basic ways to trade in shares listed on the Indian stock markets: through a broker or sub-broker, online, through an internet site where bank and demat, explained later, accounts are electronically integrated. Many banks offer this facility: ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Kotak Bank, etc. Choosing a stockbroker. This often becomes the biggest hurdle for a first-time investor. Retail investors in smaller cities and towns have suffered at the hands of dubious brokers and sub-brokers. Over the past decade, with the strengthening of guidelines by the Securities and Exchange Board of India, the main regulator for the Indian financial markets, it is difficult for the broker to vanish from the scene or commit fraud. Being a registered member of the stock exchange, the broker carries out buy and sell transactions on behalf of his client, the investor, and charges a small fee. His books and transactions are checked periodically. Further, investors can take penal action against the broker if required. It is advisable for small and or first-time investors to approach a broker who is known through family or peers. Do ensure he is a member of a major stock exchange and also registered with the SEBI. Preferably look for a broker who not only executes trades but also offers investment advice and some form of research. It is prudent to give clear directions to the broker. This is after all your money. Do not try and pick brokers through the stock exchange member directory. Several of them are inactive and some prefer dealing with large companies. A safe option for first-timers may be to approach a brokerage which has an online trading site, discussed in detail later. The procedures for registration and transfer of funds or shares are simple. These brokers also offer additional services like research, depository services, and products to track your portfolio. If you have decided to invest in stocks, equity shares, then the first issue would be whether to trade in physical shares or paperless, dematerialized shares. SEBI has ensured that compulsory demat trading is introduced for most shares, and if one were to trade in the major A group and B1 group stocks, you can only trade these through compulsory demat trading. Demat or dematerialization is a process of converting physical paper shares or securities into electronic form and storing it in soft copy by a depository. Securities present in physical form are surrendered to the respective company, which will then nullify them and credit the depository account. This does not mean one cannot hold physical shares. Investors can do so, but then trading would be in odd lots. Small quantities of shares where buying or selling a share at a specific price becomes difficult. Most brokers today deal in demat shares. In these technology-driven times, it is advisable to trade in demat shares. Shares which have been dematerialized, you will own or transfer the shares in electronic form through a book entry, not in physical form. There are several advantages of trading in demat shares. Earlier, shares would not be transferred easily due to problems of bad deliveries, difference in signatures, theft, fire, and mutation of shares. When physical share certificates along with transfer deeds are delivered in the market, there are certain details to be filled in the transfer deed. Any improper execution of these details results in a bad delivery. There is no stamp duty incurred while trading in demat shares. Brokers charge lower brokerage fees due to less paperwork. There is a status report provided to the client, and there is periodic inspection of depository participants, records or books who operate the Demat account for you. No minimum balance is required in Demat accounts. One can choose the depository participant based on his history, charges, and services provided. The DP is an authorized body who is involved in dematerialization of shares and maintaining of the investors' accounts. Trading. A person wishing to deal with a broker or sub-broker will have to fill up a client registration form. This adds to the broker's database and is an agreement between the broker and his client. For the investor, it means that he or she wishes to trade in shares listed at the stock exchange through the broker after being assured about his capabilities. For the broker, it means he is sure of his client's financial standing and has informed him of his own liabilities. The typical client registration form will include your name, address, educational qualifications, occupation, residential address, details of bank account, income tax number, PAN or GIR, proof of identity, photocopy of your passport number, driving license, ration card, voter's identity card. Placing orders with the broker or sub-broker. One can either go to the broker's or sub-broker's office or place an order on the phone or electronic trading platform, that is online trading platform. I hope you liked the video. See you in the next video. Keep practicing, keep learning, keep growing.